Today, we are going to talk about property flips. Hello, this is David Xie with the Xie Mortgage team powered by Nexa Mortgage. So we are in a market now that some properties are starting to sit on the market a little longer. And when that happens, you're gonna have more people that are, reducing the prices of their house. And when they reduce the prices with the way that the economy is, we're gonna have people that can't afford to do the repairs, or they just wanna take advantage of the value above the market and kind of walk away from the house. So a lot of investors are coming in and buying up properties that are property flips. Some other property flips that may be out there are like sales of properties if they're foreclosures by the bank, the government, VA, FHA, HUD, also Freddie and Fannie Mae properties, which are the conventional foreclosures. And sometimes they'll take the homes now and instead of selling them in a distressed way, they're going in and they're renovating the home with the help of like maybe a relocation company or any type of contractors that get paid as part of the renovation. You also have estates and divorce sales that get renovated, and they may be selling off property, or there was a transfer of title in the property. And there's also property that's like acquired by investors, right? That are bought below market value and sold for a profit. So what characteristics can stop your loan from closing? Well, one of the first things is that the renovations that were performed were either not licensed renovations, or they're just not performed up to the standard. So a lot of times these people try to get away with the least amount of money to do the repair, and we've had issues where houses were flooded underneath and things like that. So definitely get your home inspection when you're doing a home that's a property flip. It could be a contract where the seller is not the owner of the contract. So it could be an assignment contract that got purchased by someone else, and then it's going to be sold on to you as the buyer, and they're not the owner of record. There's also undisclosed back-to-back closings. This also kind of goes hand in hand, where the closing goes through one day and then the next day you go in as a buyer and you purchase the home. And then undisclosed secondary financing. So what that means is they may have taken a loan out, however, they needed a second loan to do the repairs, or they may have forgotten about a lien, like a first-time homebuyer lien or something like that, and it's just not at that point where the lien is forgiven. That could be one of the things that are a stick-up in the loan as well. How do you ensure a smooth closing and process? Well, first of all, you want to document the property history. You want to prove that this house was purchased as a distress sale, and then later on, sweat equity or work was put into it to get to that property condition that's acceptable for your loan type. So safety, sanitary, and structural things are typically the three things that appraisers look at. You want to have invoices and photos of the improvements and building permits. They're really important because, if it's not up to code where you let the city know that you're updating it, or, an attachment was put on without a permit. We've seen situations where those structures that were erected without a permit has to be torn down. You want to make sure you get a thorough title update for all new listings. So you make sure that the owner of record is correct. You want to document that it is a property flip and it's a property that's owned less than 90 days or 6 months, whatever the financing terms are. And then only accept straightforward contracts. So, you're not going through something and then you find out that they're not the owner of record and you can't go through with it. So I've given you guys a lot of information when it comes to property flips and understanding when a property is flipped, what to kind of look out for. However, if you'd like to know more about this, or you have any specific questions, you can feel free to reach out to me and my team. I'm David Xie. I'm with the Xie Mortgage team at Nexa Mortgage, and my phone number is 757-478-8493. Talk to you later.